I'm going to wrap up just very shortly, just talking about a couple of the colorful and exotic gemstones that you're going to find out there. I won't talk about every colorful and exotic gemstone because we'd be here all day, and we only have about another 8 or 10 minutes left here, and then we're going to do VIP cards. But I wanted to bring up Jayne. Jayne has a great deal of experience in the gemstone and the jewelry world. She got her start working in the duty-free shops on board on the jewelry side of things, and now, of course, assists our guests in a shoreside capacity, working ashore and shopping ashore. So she's a wealth of knowledge, so make sure you pick her brain. But Tanzanite is one of her favorite gemstones. So I'll pass it over to Jayne to tell you quickly a little bit about Tanzanite and some tips for shopping for Tanzanite here in the Caribbean. Please put your hands together for the lovely Jayne.
Thank you very much for the warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen you all making lots of notes today about diamonds, and when you came in, I did give you a diamond and Tanzanite buyer's guide. If you flip that guide over, you're going to see the Tanzanite section. So keep your pencils at the ready to make your notes, and you've got the Tanzanite section there on the back of that booklet that I gave you when you came in. Now, by show of hands, does anybody in the room own Tanzanite already? Yeah? Oh, about half of you. Okay. Well, congratulations. Tanzanite is one of the most sought-after coloured gemstones in the entire world, and it's one of the most popular purchases right here in the Caribbean. And this week, you're all going to be buying your Tanzanite from Tanzanite International. Now, Tanzanite International has by far the best quality Tanzanite there is out there. They also have the best pricing and the best selection. And the reason for this is because of sheer volume. Tanzanite International buy loose Tanzanite, they buy rough Tanzanite, and they buy Tanzanite by the kilo and kilo. And for that reason, their pricing is really low. It's about a third of the price that you would pay back home in the United States. So you've got the opportunity this week to get a really good deal. Now, Tanzanite is an extraordinary gemstone. It's named after the West African state of Tanzania, and that's because that's the only place in the entire world that you can find Tanzanite. And that's why it's such a sought-after gemstone and so highly regarded, because there's only that one place in the entire world that you're going to be able to find it. Now, for me, there are two reasons why Tanzanite is so special. First, it's beauty. Tanzanite has a range of colour. It goes from like an ultramarine blue through to a very deep and rich purple. And in the very high quality pieces of Tanzanite, you're going to be able to see flashes of pink, like raspberries and fuchsias, and that's what gives Tanzanite its fire. You can, when you look in a beautiful piece of Tanzanite, you see that fire that you can see in a diamond. It's absolutely stunning. The second reason that Tanzanite is so popular, and gentlemen, this one's especially for you, is because Tanzanite is really good value for money. Tanzanite's also known as a generational gemstone, and by that what I mean is that Tanzanite was discovered this generation, it's been mined this generation, and it's going to be exhausted within this generation. So, have any of you ever heard this before? You know that Tanzanite's running out. By show of hands, anybody heard that before? Yeah? Yeah? So if I was to say to you that if you don't buy your Tanzanite tomorrow in Tanzanite International in Falmouth, Jamaica, then by the time we get to Grand Cayman the next day, it's all going to be sold out. It's so popular, it's going to be sold out, there'll be none left. Well, that's not quite true, but it is running out. The Gemological Institute of America has, their latest figures show that within 15 to 20 years, the mines will be completely exhausted. So this is the time. Take the opportunity while it's still available, and you can buy it firsthand. Now, I often get the gentlemen coming up to Michael and I, we see this a lot, and they ask us for a VIP card for loose stones of Tanzanite. And when I'm talking about loose stones, I'm talking about stones that are around 5 carats or more. And the reason that the gents want, you know, these larger stones is because they buy them, they take them home, they put them in the safety deposit box, and they know that it's going to be money in the bank for the future. So, you know, Michael and I are going to be writing VIP cards at the end. Any gents in the house, any ladies that are going to be looking for those loose stones, we'd be more than happy to help you, because this is where you're going to be able to find them. So I'm sure by now it goes without saying that you're all going to be buying Tanzanite this week, whether it's a $150 piece or a $150,000 piece. And you're going to find it tomorrow in Falmouth, Jamaica. But there's a special collection that I want to tell you all about. It's a beautiful designer collection called Safi Kalima. Safi Kalima is an exclusive collection that's available in Tanzanite International, and it's been taking the industry by storm. It's the highest quality Tanzanite, it's set in beautiful designer jewelry, and it's exceptional value for money. And one of my favorite things about the Safi Kalima collection is this free gift. So any purchase that you make from the Safi Kalima collection, you're going to get this beautiful Omega necklace with this designer slider here with a trillion cut piece of Safi Kalima Tanzanite. Okay, you're going to get that absolutely free with any purchase. Now, are you ready for my top tip? I know those of you who were at the shopping talk yesterday must have written this down, because Michael and I wrote many cards for this yesterday, VIP cards. Safi Kalima have a pair of Tanzanite stud earrings that are $139. So you're going to be able to get this beautiful Safi Kalima necklace worth $250 with the purchase of those $139 studs. It's an amazing deal. Any ladies in the room, if you're like me and you start your shopping, your Christmas shopping in the summertime, let me know how many pairs of these studs you're going to need, and we'll make sure that we write out a VIP card for you. Okay? Amazing deal. Now, even better than this, even better than the 139 studs, they actually have a pair of trillion cut earrings. So what I mean is, it's the same shape as that slider. It's the trillion cut, and they match. They're $199. So you're going to have matching earrings, matching necklace, Omega chain for $199. It's a great deal. You've got to take advantage of it. Michael mentioned yesterday, you know, they're going to put these prices up, so take advantage while you can. So at the end of the seminar, like Michael said, we'll be writing VIP cards. So let me know if you're going to be shopping for Safi Kalima, if you want loose Tanzanite, and how many pairs of those Tanzanite earrings you're going to be taking home with you this week. All right, thank you very much, and we'll continue with the rest of our gemstones.